This video explains how to replace the cabin air filter and engine air filter in this 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. This is also going to work for other models in the same generation of this Crosstrek. Here are the times so you can skip ahead. Let's start with the engine air filter. Start by popping the hood, prop it in place, and locate the air filter box. Pull away these two retaining clamps and you will be able to push apart the two halves of the box. The back half of the box pivots away, but you can also remove it by pulling up on it. Tilt the air filter back and remove it. Before you install your new air filter, make sure it matches the old one that just came out. Also make sure that you install the filter in the same direction that it came out. The paper side faces the front of the car and the rubbery foam side faces the back of the car. With the air filter all the way in, make sure you place the back of the air filter housing into that point where it pivots, being careful not to crush the new air filter in the process. Push the box completely back together and install those clamps. Alright, let's move on to the cabin air filter now. Open the passenger side door and then the glove box. Remove all the stuff from the glove box or else it'll spill onto the floor on our next steps. With the glove box open, push on these two side panels to unlock it and allow it to come down even further. Also, disconnect this rod by squeezing on this retainer and pulling it out. You can leave your glove box hanging at this point, but you might as well just lift it out of the way for ease of access. You should now be able to see this blower motor shroud which contains the cabin air filter. The panel that houses the cabin air filter has two squeeze points that you'll need to squeeze together and pull out. This will reveal the cabin air filter. Carefully pull it out just in case stuff is stuck inside there. Sometimes various creatures like to make nests in these things. If there's any debris in there, you'll want to pull that out before you install the new filter. By the way, this filter coming out looks different because it's for the wrong year Crosstrek. It was close enough to the right size that I was able to make it work in a pinch, but there was reduced airflow from this. Take note of the airflow direction printed on the filter if there is one, and align it properly. This filter chamber is slightly deeper than it is wide, so place the filter in accordingly. Now we put everything back together. Start by placing the panel back into the top. It's not going to go in unless you get it exactly right. Once the top is lined up correctly, you can push in these squeeze tabs. After you've made sure that the panel is locked in place, you can reattach your glove box. Start with the hooks at the bottom, then reattach the rod, then squeeze the side panels together so you can push it into place. Check to make sure your glove box works correctly before you put your stuff back in it. If everything was done correctly, then you should be all set now. If this video helped you out, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like, but if you ran into any trouble or have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Cars Simplified video.